Hello everyone, I am coming to you today with some news, which is kind of pending news on what's going on with the PPP loan program. I'm recording this on March 22nd. It is going to be posted early March 23rd. And the current state of the situation is that the PPP loan program is closing for new applications on March 31st. However, there is a very big possibility that this program could get extended to May 31st and even beyond for additional processing time. But here's the situation that I felt like you needed to know about, so I wanted to get this video out to you guys. The House has passed a PPP extension bill, and it was almost a unanimous vote. There was 3 holdouts. For some reason, they didn't want the small business owners to get additional time to apply for these loans. But what happens is, so the House has passed their version. Now it goes to the Senate. They pass a slightly different version. They're trying to get this passed. This effort for PPP extension has wide bipartisan support. So we do believe that this is going to get passed. We believe that it's going to happen any day. But I wanted to let you guys know about this. So what's included here? If this gets passed, we are looking at a extension of the timeline where borrowers would be able to go and apply for PPP loans. And it's extending from March 31st to May 31st. So that's 2 additional months with some additional time after that, another month for the SBA to process through applications. What's happening right now is if the deadline stays where it's at, you might have noticed if you tried to go get a PPP loan recently that a lot of banks are closed to new loans because they have to have time to get them through to the SBA and have the SBA approve them before March 31st. So many banks have already closed their doors to new applications for PPP loans because of this March 31st deadline. So really, in response to some of the changes that were made with some of the Biden executive orders around PPP loans, changing the sole proprietor calculation to using gross income, and also like creating a smaller or a window of time that these smaller businesses could apply for PPP loans, a lot of them were not able to apply because it took too long for the SBA to get out the rules. So what lawmakers are basically saying is, hey, small business owners still need more time. We need more time to apply for these loans, and we need more time to get the word out about some of these changes because there just hasn't been enough time for, the trickle-down effect of the news, the law, the rules, and then, everybody actually knowing what to do, and then banks responding and being able to accept these applications. So we do believe there's broad support for these changes. We do actually believe this is going to happen, but I wanted to tell you guys about it so that you're ready. You're ready if you haven't gotten a PPP loan yet, or you haven't been able to get your second draw. I want you to be aware of this so you can keep this on your radar. Okay, so if this is helpful, this would be a good time to subscribe to the channel and make sure you put the little notification button on as well, which is the little bell, because this type of thing is going to be kind of time sensitive. So you want to know about this when it's coming out, and I am committed to keeping you guys apprised of everything that's happening. And I feel like that's part of my job right now, is making sure that I am getting this information out to you guys as quickly as we know about it and as sure as we can be before I put it out onto YouTube for you. So this is kind of the state of the situation right now. I wanted to let you guys know. The cool thing about this that I feel like, which is part of the reason why I didn't wait until this is actually passed into law, is because you need to be ready if you would like to get another round of PPP. One of the things that happened with the deadline of March 31st is a second round of PPP opened, but some people had never gotten a first draw loan. So they got their first draw loan in PPP2 timing with the second part of the stimulus passed, but they were not able to spend the money in time in order to then apply for a second round PPP loan, a second draw. So they got their first, but they didn't have time to apply for their second draw. So now, if we have an extension, if this all passes, which we do believe it's going to happen, this is going to allow a lot of small business owners who are eligible for a second draw PPP loan to be able to apply for that second draw and get another PPP loan. So with this extension, we are going to see some people able to able to spend their money and get that second draw, which is super exciting because that was like a big deal when a lot of people didn't know they qualified, or maybe they didn't qualify under the old sole proprietor rules. But now with the new rules, they're able to get a first draw loan and then go and get a second draw loan. So there's still about $100 billion in the PPP coffers. So we still have lots of money that we can distribute to small business owners. And really, it's the smallest of the business owners right now that are really the ones that are able to take advantage of these extra rules and, this expanded program. So we're really excited, and we're excited that this might be able to help those little guys the most. So again, stay tuned. Let's see what happens. But if you need to call your state representatives and try to push this along, please do. We want to see the Senate actually pass this PPP extension bill. All right, well, I hope that's helpful to you. If you guys have any questions, please put them in the comments below, and we will just keep an eye on the PPP program and see what happens. All right, thanks. Bye.